Only Rasta can liberate the people. The boss in the place.
Respect to all who white your glass. All when summer hype and pass. Me love the youths, me not hide and talk.
Okay, are you ready for Damion Crawford?
You solid feel them youths. I will leave while them got show. Hear me no frogs. Man a suffer too long. Yeah, man a suffer too long. Living a the ghetto too long. Man a suffer.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna be a storm around here. I hear the sound, the Rastaman say, Babylon, your throne, down, down, Babylon, gone. I hear say, after last night is one love. And when Bunting and Julian them catch them Tuesday is two love. And when Mark catch them after that is three love. And when Uno catch them September the 3rd, it is going to be four love. After the boss said me go thump them up with some data and some facts. And them can't challenge the facts. Me hear labor rights say boy Crawford shine. Me no must shine if me a star. Natalie, me no must shine. Star have to shine. Shine bright like a diamond. But watch me now. Watch me now. Manchester, St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, we need full force coming out on September 3rd. We already won the nomination. We already winning the debates. But none of that is worth it if we don't win the election. We need you full force. What is happening? I want to have a conversation seriously tonight about your children. Because the Jamaica Labour Party has sacrificed the children of this country. I don't know how much I only hear last night that in 2015 mathematics passes was 14,700 children. Currently is 7,826. That means that is almost 7,000 less in 1 year. If we make labor right win again, over 5 years, 35,000 less children will pass mathematics. We cannot afford that. Make I give you something else. In 2015, literacy was 84%. Now it is 65%. Once again, that is almost 7,000 picnic that normally would have been able to read, cannot read. If we allow labor right to win again, over 5 years, that's 35,000 fourth graders that cannot read. I'm going to give you something again. 5 subjects, including math and English, was 28% in 2015. It is now 19%. That is about 3,000 less picnic getting into university. If we don't make labor right win again, over 5 years, that is 15,000 less poor picnic getting into university. We cannot, Dayton, we cannot, Angela, we cannot win. Make that up. Now let me show you how labor right lie like show. I mean not talk regular show, me I talk about John Wick. Last year, the Minister of Education, which was then What Can Go So, Favour Williams, said that mathematics was in crisis. This year, the Minister, Dana Morris Dixon, said that they are right on track. You know how much more picnic passed this year than last year? 9 Dege picnic passed this year more than last year. That 9, you know 9, that is less than Andrew Wallace's bank accounts. Hold on. You know 9, that is less than Ruel Reed's sticky fingers. 9 is less than the labor rights under investigation for illicit enrichment. And even though 26,000 picnic fail, JLP said we are on the right track with 9 dege more picnic pass. The school that I help with on a Saturday moved from 19 last year to 63 this year. Me alone get 44 and the whole ministry get 9. What can go so? I'm bigging up the teachers at that school. But I'm saying to you, we cannot continue with a government that find it okay for our children to fail. I call the liar Chris Tufton and say, why labor right treat education like this? He says, remember that Andrew Holness afraid of bright people. Remember when Tufton said Andrew Holness afraid of bright people? But if your children don't get the opportunity of education, then the sufferation will only multiply. There is no place for the uneducated going forward in the future. Who used to mix cement will be replaced by a premix truck. Who used to chop bushes being replaced by a weed whacker. Who used to wash clothes is being replaced by a washing machine. There is no place 20 years from now for the uneducated. So I beg you not to take a risk and put the people in charge of our children anymore. I hear Comrade Bunting explain what they think of our children. Because they celebrated new trucks for garbage and then celebrated old bus for children. The bus them look like a them carry the animals going on no walk. But what is the problem? Our problem is that when we looked at this thing, the big disagreement over bus is that they claim that they are giving us new buses. Look at this. Last night in the debate, the brethren will answer one question and stop. Said that new buses came when it's 15-year-old buses. But this is the difference between what we see and what they see. We see a problem with children not going to school. We have in particular in the very rural places, out of 190 days, some children missing 90 days. Because deep rural is the problem. Up a banana ground is the problem. Some places in a Black River is the problem. We recognize that as bus was not the answer. Because some farming communities where the adults don't travel further than them ground, the taxi don't see a reason to go to those places. So therefore, we have to subsidize the travel from those places so that the children can get to school. The PNP said for those children, we will give you $2,500 a week, which work out to $10,000 a month. Somehow the Labour right think we can't do maths and want to offer you for this election $5,000 for 5 years. Make we work the maths. 5,000 for 5 years is $1,000 a year. The year of 12 months. That is $87 a month. The month of 30 days. That is $2.40 a day. The day of 24 hours. That is 10 cents an hour. Why would you sell yourself for 10 cents an hour? So, let me ask you a question. When the PNP give 20,000 of the poorest people children $10,000 a month so that them can shine bright like how we shine bright last night, don't Labour right that again? When we cut out the apartheid system in school that have your children on part joining a special line to show that they are poor and the other children in another line with the part lunch being white rice and chicken foot. You have more gravy than rice. I never see rice and pea. I see rice and peas because the peas is plural. But I never see rice and pea with one dege peas in the rice. The JLP said they will give children $180 a day. How can $180 a day buy anything at all? We guarantee you that we will give $400 a day. How can it be unfair to afford to treat your children right? How can a country not afford to feed the children in need? We will give $400. Now somehow, Comrade Golden, they want to tell us that unemployment is 3%. And yet, food insecurity. People who can't buy food to eat is 56%. Then it means that the people who work can't buy food. How do you measure poverty if poverty is 8% as they say? But people who can't buy food is 56%. If there's any measure of poverty, it must be the man who can't buy the most basic thing. You know what JLP have done to the children? Them say who they pan part can get the $180. But who don't have a pit toilet, who save up and buy a TV, who have a settee, cannot get any lunch because you choose nothing make cockroach crawl up on you when you use the bathroom. We will cut that out and give 242,000 children.
I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense.
Listen, the JLP is giving 180,000 picnic. If we no voting back the Jamaica Labour Party, then it means that 67,000 picnic that would get under the People's National Party will dead for hungry continuously at school. Those are your children. Those are the children of the poor that shouldn't be refused. So let me ask you a question. When the JLP give 180,000 and the PNP give 246,000 children, when the JLP give $180 and the PNP give $480, don't labor right dead again. Watch me. Too many of our young people finishing school and not getting anything to go look at work. Now understand the madness when we talk about vocational subjects like being a welder or being an electrician. We like to go on like them dunce to be a plumber. If you don't pass, then you go, why would I make a man who don't have no sense be an electrician? He would have burned down my house. Why would I make a man who can't learn, cast me decking? Me decking now go drop down for me. So those masons and carpenters and plumbers, stop make them tell you say you dunce, you just interested in something else. So the PNP will build 4 vocational labs in every high school and make sure that from 10th grade you start a pathway that will give you a level 4 in heart by time you graduate. And I hear a whole heap of people I talk about them want to go foreign. Everywhere you go, you ask a farm work yard. Well, you see Canada, Australia, and America, them want skilled people under the People's National Party. When you go to airport, it is as a mason, it is as a carpenter, it is as a plumber, not to lift up box and apple. We will be the first to put in a skill work yard and not just a farm work yard, because we're sending you out there to the world. So when your son, who is now 14, graduate at 18 with a level 4, the highest certification in heart, when your daughter, who is now 16, turn a certified cosmetologist by time she graduate, don't labor right dead again. Watch me. We recognize that too much 10 subject picnic, they not Chinaman wholesale a catch box. We see it because them can't afford university. We recognize that whole heap of 9 subject picnic and left them yard 9 p.m. got call center because they can't afford university. We know that enough 25 and 30-year-old where I drive taxi now, if them did just get a little chance, them would have been engineers. So the People's National Party says that the first child in any family that get into university will be totally free under the People's National Party. So you see, when you go home tonight, look on your 12-year-old who learn to talk and learn to walk. Because if you learn to talk, you can learn. And if you learn to walk, you can learn. Why them want to tell the children of the poor that you know bright at 9 months but dunce at 19? That is impossible. So go home to your 15-year-old and say, you see, you go to university. You belong to Mark Golden. We will send the first in every family to university for free. If you in the crowd right now and you say, I am the first. If you're not on a subject, go back to school and come check us for the first in the family scholarship. And it's not just for new children who is at the university. No, you will be grandfathered in and immediately qualify. Second year, third year, come to us for the first in the family scholarship. Finally now, you see the entertainment people who will live off of entertainment. Don't forget how you were sacrificed by the Jamaica Labour Party. Don't forget under COVID how them make a party in a Negril keep because it's big, but none of your round robin couldn't keep. Don't forget that nice abatement act. Don't go for Sunfest because Sunfest don't lock off 2 o'clock. Don't forget that it don't go for jazz and blues. Only the poor is sacrificed. We will put an extension program that you apply for your extension and move forward with your entertainment program. The change is coming now. There is a reason the JLP should lose. Peter Bunting tell you about it. Because I never see a thief or set of people in my life. In my life. And remember last night I asked you, them said 200,000 computer buy. That means that of the 400,000 children, every 2 child, two picnic forget 1 computer. Have you seen any of those computers? Well, understand this. When the People's National Party get into power, they should not fret about the security. They should fret about the judge, because one by one they're going to jail. One by one they're going to jail. One by one they're going to jail. Time come for the people. Time come for the children. Time come for us to move forward and believe that better is possible, better exists, and better must come. Power to you.